While campaigning, Mobile Mayor Sandy Stimpson set his goal to make Mobile the safest city in America. Here's Mobile's crime statistics over the last few years. In 2014, there were 31 homicides. This past year, there were 41. There were 135 rapes in 2014, and this year it stayed about the same at 137. Robberies have slightly decreased over the last few years, from 430 in 2014 to 409 in 2017. So how does the number of major crimes in Mobile compare to that of other cities? Is Mobile close to becoming the safest city in America? Well, while the official crime rates across the country for 2017 haven't been audited and sent to the FBI yet, we're crunching the initial numbers from more than 30 different cities to see where Mobile stands. Today, law enforcement leaders met at Mobile Police Headquarters to discuss their weekly tactics on combating crime. It's a classified meeting Fox 10 News Investigates got clearance to see. Representatives from the U.S. Attorney's Office, the U.S. Marshals Service, the FBI, the Mobile County Sheriff's Office, and captains from each division of MPD talked about the crimes of the week and how to keep career criminals off the streets. But despite concerted efforts to make Mobile the safest city in America, the city's crime statistics show Mobile still has a long way to go. According to the most recent crime data available for 2017, Mobile's total major crimes per 1,000 people was 60.4. That means some 60 people out of 1,000 people fell victim to a crime in Mobile last year. But of the some 24 other cities that responded to my request for information, 21 of those cities had a lower crime rate than this. For example, New York City's total crimes per 1,000 people was 10.7, and Dallas's was 37. Denver's was only 36.9. San Diego's was 20.5. And get this, in Chicago, one of the deadliest cities in the country, its total crimes per 1,000 people was only 21.4. And that's just to name a few. And what about cities closer in size to that of Mobile? Lexington, Kentucky, Providence, Rhode Island, Dayton, Ohio, Flint, Michigan, Fresno, California, and Rochester, New York all had lower total crime rates in 2017 than Mobile. I took my findings to Mobile's Public Safety Director, James Barber.
New York City significantly lower at 10.7 total Part 1 crimes. Washington, D.C.'s 46.6. Denver, 36.9. Las Vegas, 34.2. What are your thoughts about these other cities having these lower total crime rates than our city here?
Well, and again, you can go through the different cities, and depending on some, you'll find that the crime rates are higher and some are not. And I would say that the city of Mobile is actually probably ranking right in the middle, somewhere around in there. That the numbers that we are looking at, and I can assure you the mayor would agree, are unacceptable.
Currently, Barber says there are several programs underway to address the heightened crime rate.
You see the police department engaging in the 4th and 5th grade with things like gang resistance education and training programs. We begin that. The You Have a Choice program, teaching life's choices and consequences to the middle schoolers. By the time they're in the 9th grade, there's the nationally known Bridging the Gap program, where law enforcement works one-on-one with 9th graders that may or may not be at risk at that point.
So what changes will be made to the police department's tactics in 2018?
I think what you can expect to see from the police department in the very near future is, again, that laser focus on the hot spots where there's disproportionate number of crimes occurring. You'll see the focus again on those offenders that are causing the most damage to our community. But you'll also see a lot of programs coming out of both the law enforcement field as well as the administration that deal with the social controls that I mentioned, helping the families and assisting them before there's criminal activity, as well as the education system. I think you'll see us addressing that, and you will see us addressing the communities and the revitalization effort throughout the city.
The bottom line that our mayor has made it his prerogative to make Mobile the safest city in America. Do you think that we are still on track to make that happen?
I'd say yes, we are on track, that the numbers certainly are not trending in the direction that we anticipate to go in order to get to our goals of being the safest city in America.
While Mobile certainly didn't come out on top in the crime stats lineup so far, it also wasn't last. Wichita, St. Louis, Little Rock, and Salt Lake City had higher total major crime rates than Mobile in 2017. I also did a comparison of the number of homicides in various cities across the country this past year. To see that, as well as a full breakdown of the crime statistics I've crunched for this story, just head to our website, fox10tv.com.